Hi Sharon, how are you doing?
I'm good, Menachem. How have you been? I haven't seen you for a while.
Brilliant, and it's nice seeing you again.
Thank you.
You know what, Sharon? Your voice, your laugh is really inspirational.
Really? Because I've been told by many people that my voice, they always ask me if I'm from New York. I said, no, I'm not from New York. I'm born in Chicago. They said, oh, you sound like you're from New York. I said, well, I've lived in different places and I know a lot of different people. And I think I just tried copying somebody's accent years ago when I was in elementary school. And this is like a conglomeration of what I have.
Interesting. So you're like a mix, like Marilyn Monroe, and it's very beautiful to see you again. Just like,
Well, thank you.
it's like a luxury, Sharon. And you mentioned you're from Chicago, so people like a mix. You're like Chicago, and if you have lived everywhere else, as I have lived in LA, from Santa Monica to like kind of where we went, in a garden, maybe in the middle of some buildings.
Yeah.
It was very creative near a creative artist exhibit. I just want to say, in Los Angeles, there's like a song, a Valley Girl. So, if maybe if there's a movie, a lot of pop culture.
Actually, Menachem, I am a Valley girl.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if you knew that, but I was brought up in the Valley, and I lived in the Valley for many years. I've only lived in Los Angeles for 12 years.
Wow.
Yeah, it's quite different than the Valley.
Yeah, so there's like a similar thing. Like, there's a movie also called Clueless.
Well, I'll tell you something about the Valley that's very different. First of all, years ago, Canoga Avenue used to be an absolutely gorgeous street. You used to drive down Canoga and it was all of these big trees and it was just beautiful. And then, development and came the malls and condos and restaurants. So everything is commercial. The Valley is typically hotter than LA. I don't know, I think there's traffic in all areas and there's suburban areas and there's commercial areas. So I know there's a stigma. People in Los Angeles say they need a passport to go to the Valley, but people from the Valley come to LA all the time, probably because there's so many kosher restaurants. And kids go to school here, so it brings people in the Valley into LA more so than vice versa.
That was very inconsiderate.
That's right, you can just turn your phone off or silent it. Not a problem.
No, Sharon, that's correct. I should have a better understanding. I'm very happy that you shared that with me. And I was just, I was thinking, we're going at a steady rate. It's very informative to know a lot about you. I'm very glad you disclosed this.